playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now here's Lillard. After Luka Doncic's miss, out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, thanks. 5 to shoot. Davis has the open look. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Lillard from outside. No good on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Doncic passes to Reeves to the middle. Davis kicks to Doncic. The tray. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Lillard against Towns. Towns is doubled. Reeves the pass to Towns. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Lillard kicks to Curry. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
And it goes down 2 points.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Russell, he's checked in for Vucevic. Sabonis comes in for Bam Adebayo. George is checked in for Damian Lillard. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Trae Young. And the West All-Stars have possession after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And it's sent back by Russell. And so it looks like it'll be still.
Put me on the bench, my own All-Star fucking
is what
game.
determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
We've got Devontae Graham. Russell is out there with Jokic. Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's George in at the 2. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. And it's Gordon missing. Iverson against George. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 5. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Adebayo is checked in for Russell. Trae Young comes in for George. And Lillard subbed in for Devontae Green. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Star.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Drummond's checked in for the West.
I missed that shit.
And Adebayo throws
God
it down.
damn it.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Vucevic checked in for the East. And Adebayo drops them both. It's a close game here in Chicago. Passes it to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Lillard finds Young. Adebayo with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. It's Young on the wing. Lillard outside. This one for 3.
You know, defensively, Anthony Davis might be the most versatile big guy in the league. I mean, this guy does a nice job not only blocking shots, but challenging shots as he did there.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Young outside. The pass to Gordon. Puts it up from 15. Here's Vucevic. A floater. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The West All-Stars with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Towns, and it's blocked by Gordon.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the East. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West All-Star. He ends up dropping in 2 from... And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars.
Come on!
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Doncic. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come,
I'm
he's
not
looking at having a very big second
fast.
half.
Young outside.
Oh my God, man. 3 seconds! Son of a bitch.
Banked in off the glass. Young's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, it's hard to close off the lane.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Doncic outside. Back to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Reeves. Steph Curry with the rebound. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And Jay gets the whistle that time.
God
That's his
damn it.
third foul of the game.
God damn it.
Adebayo kicks to Lillard. For the lead.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And Davis gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Curry. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Curry's got 20 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Reeves, defended by Young. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now it's a 3-point East All-Star lead. Reeves the pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Down low.
Come on! What the fuck is actually happening here?
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Curry with the
How the fuck is that my guy?
No good from outside.
How was that
Something
not my
that's
guy?
kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards
Son
has
of a
really
bitch.
been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight.
They've got Paul George, Damian Lillard out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Russell in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down
This
to
is
just
fucking
1 on the
embarrassing.
basket from Lillard. Lillard's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Pass to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis.
Come on!
For the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
It's Curry with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Towns finds Doncic. Takes the 13-footer. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
To tie it up.
What
And
are y'all
Russell with the
doing,
lead.
dog?
Russell's got it all tied up now for the East All-Star.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Jokic with the steal. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam
Y'all
dunk by Russell.
jogging back for
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
outside Towns. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Knocked away to the paint. Here's Drummond.
Come on!
Foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point.
Thank you. The whole fucking All-Star crew.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Reeves the pass to Towns. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, you got to do better to group Towns out of it. I mean, he's a really polished scorer inside.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're ahead by 6. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
The East making a switch. Lillard's checked in.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. When he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. And Vucevic pulls it down.
What? Get the...
Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Now here's Curry. Passes it to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, you see right there, Towns invites contact. Unafraid of it,
Move
looking
out my
for it.
fucking
and he's able
way.
to score through it.
Curry's shot is good.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Curry's got 32 points in the game. And here is Doncic. Now the pass to Reeves. Here's Davis. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That free throw missing. No good on
Come
second
the
free throw.
fuck on.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, the potential the Joker has is exciting. Jokic, a big man who can score, pass, and rebound, and do all of those well.
Pass to Towns. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So
Okay,
fun to
that's
watch.
bullshit.
It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan.